My name is Ian Cavanagh, and I am the Chief Executive Officer at Ambir.
So Ian, thank you so much for agreeing to talk to us today. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about St. John being a part of something a little bit bigger here in the Maritimes and in the region, because of course Ambir has multiple offices. You've worked in multiple cities. Can you tell me a little bit about how that works?
Sure. Well, I think there's a reality in Atlantic Canada, given that we have pockets of talent distributed throughout the region, that in order to build a company of scale, it's almost prerequisite that you have multiple locations or multiple offices. And this concept of a network business is really instrumental with us, because we've had this notion of evolving and growing by establishing pods. And a pod is kind of defined as a unit of people in the magnitude of kind of 15 to 20 to 25 in each local market, so that we can realize growth but not be overly dependent on any one particular market in terms of the client base in that market itself, but overall achieve scale. With the reality and understanding that we must figure out how to work collaboratively together within this network if we're going to be successful on a global stage. So when you think about working globally, that really has to be virtual for us, and that is the opportunity for us. But we have to at least be able to do it locally in order to say, yes, we can work with India or China or Eastern Europe going forward as well.
And so by working in these pods and working sort of independently in these pods, this has helped you determine how best to approach the global market?
It's helping.
Yeah.
Right? That's the path we're on. We have a partner in India, a partner in China. We haven't undertaken significant collaboration as yet. But knowing what it means to not work in an environment where we're sitting like this, having the ability to watch facial expressions, being able to get in front of a whiteboard and have that form of collaboration. So we have to learn to use different online collaboration tools. We have to learn how to use the plain old telephone system again. Because
So one of the things you seem to be learning as you go along is communications.
Right.
That seems to be key here.
That's absolutely key, and I think the easiest thing in the world to do is to get together with people face to face and make things happen. Unfortunately, that's not necessarily practical, and particularly given that we're based in Atlantic Canada. You know, we are somewhat isolated or disconnected from the
I
rest
like to
of the world.
say we live on the edge.
We very much live on the edge. But when you see that India can participate in the global economy and China can participate in the global economy, surely to goodness we are positioned the same, if not better, given that not only can we virtually, but we do have a physical proximity to the world's largest market. But yeah, we have to develop mastery of communications in order to be successful as we grow. And if we do that, that coupled with our understanding of globalization, I think personally positions us exceedingly well to be a significant cog in the wheel. So we could work with a client in a market like New England, pick New York City. They work with us as their key interface. We understand the nature of their business challenge intimately when they describe it, because we live in North America and we operate that way. We take that, we translate it maybe from a requirements perspective, and because of these things we are learning in terms of communication skills and how to work virtually, we could then work with a partner in a different place in the world and take what would be the hard stuff for the guy from New York and over time maybe make it simpler for us. So we make it easier for them to work with the globe by working with us because we speak their language, and we take some of that hard stuff and figure out how to work with the rest of the globe on the back end. No, that's the vision of our organization. It's non-trivial, but we think we could be a pivotal player as the world continues to evolve.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That was awesome. Can I just get you to say your name and your position at Ambir?
You can.